Hi Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are doing wonderfully well. Welcome to your mid-June tarot and astrology reading. If you haven't already, do smash that subscribe button. It really helps with the channel. There are now memberships available that are providing exclusive lunar updates. Do consider becoming a channel. It's really it's important information if you're someone who works with lunar cycles or would like to work with lunar cycles. So let's talk some astrology before we get into the reading. If you would be interested in booking a reading, you can do so on the website rubyreadstarot.com. On Monday the 13th, after a really long stint in your sign, Mercury now moves forward. It passes the torch over to the sign of Gemini, which is one of its homes. And so, Taurus, I think that you might feel like a little bit of the pressure is off. You can kind of go back to your normal pace after a period of really having to like whiz through and really push through a lot of things. I wouldn't be surprised if you accomplished a lot in your career during this period, your communications. Either way, know that when Mercury moves into the sign of Gemini, I think it may be too loud. Give me a second. I wanted to keep the door open just because, like, fresh air, but I think it might be too loud. Okay, so wait. I'm barefoot, by the way, if you'd like to know. So yeah, on the 14th, the full moon moves into the sign of Sagittarius, and I think this more so than anything is a full moon to really kind of let your hair down and party, have fun. It's about the adventure, and so just really enjoy yourself. Thursday the 16th, the Sun in Gemini is trining Saturn in Aquarius. I apologize for the squeaky chair. We will be getting a new one soon. And the Sun in Gemini is squaring Neptune in Pisces. So it's a really good time to get started on those serious commitments. Get serious about those projects, you know, where it is that you need to spend your time and your energy. And I think with the Sun in Gemini squaring Neptune, it's probably not a good day to make serious decisions right now. On the 18th, Venus in Taurus is squaring Saturn in Aquarius, and it's tense energy, so just avoid making those love decisions. On the 19th, however, Venus in your sign is sextiling Neptune in Pisces, and it's a very sensual mood, and so make those romantic gestures, make those romantic fantasies come true. You may be meeting someone that could be really special in your life. On Monday the 20th, Mercury in Gemini sextiles Jupiter in Aries, and it's a perfect day to make those romantic connections. On the 21st, the Sun moves into the sign of Cancer, and this is summer solstice. It's the longest day of the year. Sweet summer begins, and this is a time to shift your energy, your attention inwards towards your family, towards your home, your space, and what you do to protect your space. On the 22nd, Venus enters Gemini. Fun, flirty, frivolous, exciting but fickle. Loads of intellectual love affairs, I'd say, and a lot of potential to make romantic memories, okay? It's all about having a good time. It's not too serious at all. On the 27th, Mars in Aries is sextiling Saturn in Aquarius, and this is the road to independence. This is important for you to remember that small actions contribute to major changes. On the 28th, there is a new moon in the sign of Cancer, and it's supportive, maternal, family-oriented energy. What can you do for the people that you love, your community? What is it that you're doing to create peace and harmony in your space? See if you could do small acts of kindness for others. On the same day is when Neptune retrograde begins, and so it's a good day to shake off illusions and fantasies and really begin to see the real from the fake. Venus in Gemini sextiles Jupiter in Aries, and this is generous and social, but it's also really important to remember your limits. Mid-June is all about the fiesta. Kickstart the party, have fun. It's nonchalant energy to the air. It's fickle in love. Turn inwards towards family and those close. It's about establishing independence, but being very much part of the community. Shake off the illusions, Taurus. It's time to be social. And I think with Venus having been in your sign, it's a continuation of the party. Taurus, if you would be interested in booking a reading, you can do so on the website rubyreadstarot.com, where there's tarot readings, healing therapies, counseling sessions, and other services available on the website. Do check it out. Do consider becoming a member here. Also, if you would be interested in donating to the channel, you can do so. Details are in the description box. Please do check them out. Deep breath in for me, Taurus. And let it all go. One more time. Deep breath in for me, Taurus. And let it all go. I think we need one more. Deep breath in for me, Taurus. Let it all go, right? Ooh, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Energy is strong. I love this. That is the Hierophant, your energy. You are really in a good place mid-June. You know, you're feeling very in touch with yourself. You're feeling very connected to those around you as well as Gaia. And there is an air of confidence about you, Taurus. And I feel like this has been a lot of hard work in the making. And so I think mid-June, there are invitations that are being made to you that you are making that are quite scandalous. The word scandalous came to mind. They're saucy and they're scandalous, Taurus. And I feel like you are having a lot of fun because after a period of a lot of just not knowing what was going on, finally you're really just in your authentic self. Like, you feel good about you and you're just happy to be, you know. You don't need much, and so it's all coming through. I do feel like mid-June there is a fire energy. Doesn't have to necessarily be a fire sign, but it is an energy that's quite fiery. It's saucy, it's scandalous, and it's an invitation. I do feel like because the page is looking away from the Hierophant, that this is an invitation that you're making. This is something that you, and it could be in regards to your work. Taurus, you're very much about the security and the stability and what you own and what you allow yourself to have. I feel like you're being a lot braver when it comes to tending to your own garden. Now, this can be things that bring you finances, but it's more so than anything what you grow that creates longevity in your life. What are you trying to create right now that you're hoping will have some sort of longevity in your life? You may need to get a bit still mid-June and really focus on growth. Growth of whatever it is brings you abundance. Growth of whatever it is brings you stability and security. There is a need for your attention to go somewhere. You may be making an invitation or reaching out to someone to help you develop your work. Okay, that's the Lover's card, Gemini energy. I love that. And that's the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a partnership that I think you may be reaching out to. You may be making partnership moves. Could be with a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. It's energy of organization, it's energy of abundance, and it's an energy of higher knowing. This is really nice energy, Taurus. Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess. There are financial moves that you're making in mid-June, and it's with a significant partner that you're being asked to work on the relationship with here. The Queen of Pentacles is the longevity and the stability and security that you may be searching for. This is a very abundant and lucrative connection, and it's one that's really putting you in a position where you're beginning to feel limitless. Okay, so whoever this person is has very strong energy, strong earth energy. If it's not somebody else, it's you really stepping into your own. And I think, Taurus, that's the Eight of Swords, and this is the Three of Cups. Where you're doing so much work to really step into yourself, to really, own your energy a lot better and to really be very powerful and commanding in your own right. You're beginning to actually see your worth and beginning to really feel how worthy you are because you've come really far, Taurus. Eight of Swords is me having to say to you, hey, just keep tabs on yourself. You know, sometimes you do, when you're thrown off center or where you're not given enough balance, you kind of do back yourself into a prison of your own making. And I just feel like that isn't the time for that now. It's almost as if, Taurus, you've got to see where it is that you hold yourself back and really try and move beyond that. There is absolutely every reason for celebration in mid-June. I do feel like your confidence is just going strength to strength to strength. There's a lot of abundance here, and there's a lot of emotional contentment here, and there's a lot of organization and a lot of self-mastery. You may be moving on towards something that really makes you feel really abundant. It's something that's celebrated, and it's something that has you really content. Taurus, if you'd like to take the reading further, please book a reading, Rubyreadstarot.com. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I love it when you do that. Book a reading, Rubyreadstarot.com. All of my love to you, Taurus. Have a good one.